Summer driving crunch, it is over. Refineries must convert to their winter blends, and plenty of people use heating oil for the winter.
Yeah, so what can we expect for prices? Well, for that, we turn to GasBuddy's chief petroleum analyst, Patrick Haan. Patrick, always good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me this morning.
So, Patrick, let's get into it, okay? Because prices seem to be headed downwards, right? I don't want to say under control because I think they should still go lower for a lot of people to afford it. But the big question must be the remainder of hurricane season, right? How are we going to see prices during that season?
Well, certainly. There's some areas of interest right now, and this is the time where we really get into the peak of hurricane season. And so far, we've gotten lucky. August had no-name storms. Now we're getting into September, but there's still the possibility that we still could see tropical activity. It's not just a hurricane that's going to make prices going up. It's a hurricane that could affect and shut down those refineries and make a major impact. And primarily that would be a hurricane that targets the Gulf of Mexico. So keep an eye on that. That could cause a brief jump in prices. But as you just mentioned, we're also just 48 hours away from transitioning to cheaper winter gasoline. That does help us out. That maybe provides a little bit of breathing room, even if there is a major hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. But still, all eyes on hurricane season. That still goes for another month and a half.
Yeah. I mean, with that winter trend happening, let's talk about trends. Gas prices, they've been going down since late June, early July. Do you see that continuing throughout the rest of this year and into next?
Well, I think we could see a slow downward trend continue the rest of the year if we get lucky, right? We still have hurricane season, so Mother Nature's unpredictable. There are some other factors that could cause prices to perk up briefly. Specifically, a lot is being said about economic data and the state of the economy. Will we go into recession? Will that curb demand? If we get economic data that doesn't look terrific, if inflation continues to be hot as it was in the CPI report earlier this week, that could push gas prices down for the simple reason that it's going to lead the Fed to be more aggressive, raising interest rates to slow the economy down. So as goes the economy, as go gas prices. If the economy is good and strong, gas prices could inch back up. If the economy is not and we slip into recession, gas prices could go down.
Yeah, so it's really a teeter-totter kind of situation, right, which way things go. You know, Patrick, I've always wondered, you know, when you drive around and you head from one gas station to the next, there could be three in a row and all three have different prices. What accounts for that?
Well, a lot of it recently has simply been the volatility in the price of gasoline itself. It can fluctuate 10, even 25 cents a gallon a day, and stations buy it every 3 to 5 days. So theoretically, there were days this spring where the stations themselves may have been paying 50 to 60 cents a gallon more or less than their competition, and that's going to be a major factor in what they are setting their price to be.
So this may be kind of a dumb question, but is there any reason to favor one type of gasoline or one gas station over the other?
Well, all of it's generally the same. We'll call it the foundation of gasoline is built the same. Different gas stations may have different additives that they market to you as being better for your car, getting better fuel economy. But generally speaking, all gasoline that's produced that you'll buy has to meet federal standards in terms of additives and detergents. So when it's me, I primarily pick price, but other people may pick some of those additives.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what would be your best advice to someone that's still trying to save money when filling up their car?
If they see a station that has some of those additives they like and it's maybe just within a penny or two of that cheaper gasoline, maybe choose that one station that you prefer. But like I said, my car doesn't make emotional choices like I do. So I like the cheaper gas.
Right, only the driver is the emotional one, the car itself. Yeah, I know some people who are like, I got to go to a specific station. And they'll do everything in their power to go to that one. Me, I'm like, okay, let me go on my GasBuddy app and see which one's cheapest. Yeah. All right, Patrick Haan, chief petroleum analyst for GasBuddy. Thank you for being here this morning. Hopefully they continue downwards.
Thanks for having me.
All righty.